logical errors. Logical errors are occur during coding our program. Means whatever the error you done during coding process, those errors will not display by the computer, but they produce some unwanted result or some unwanted output. They are very difficult to debug such errors because the computer does not display them. So the example of logical error is multiplying two numbers instead of adding them together may produce wrong result. So just assume you are multiplying two numbers, for example 2 and 3. How you write the statement, how you write the instruction for multiplying two numbers? 2 multiplication symbol and a 3, and result should be 6. But instead of that, if you are written 2 plus symbol 3, then what it would produce? It would produce 5. But what we are obtaining the result? 6, because we are performing multiplication of two numbers. So during coding it may not get the error, but during runtime it may produce unwanted result. So that is called logical error. And third one is a runtime error. So runtime error, it is a program error that occur while the program is running. So during execution time, whatever the error you get, whatever the error occur, so that error is called a runtime error. So for example of runtime error is dividing by 0. Dividing by 0 means if you are trying to divide a number by 0, then what you get? You will not get anything. So that is a runtime error. Referencing missing files. Suppose if you are trying to open a file which is not existed in the system, but also you are trying to open that file, then such kind of error is also called runtime error. So runtime error means what? The error occur during the execution of a program. So these are the types of errors: syntax error, logical error, and a runtime error. Next is a testing. So after the problem definition, after the analysis of the problem, after designing the problem, after coding the problem, or after running the program, the last step is testing. So testing is the process of executing the program to test the correctness of the outputs of the problem is called a testing. Means whatever the instructions, whatever the code you have written in your problem, always it should show the correct result. If you are written 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, then it should show 5. If you are written 2 into 3 is equal to 6, then it should show 6. Or the program is tested by executing with different sets of data. So if you are adding a two integer number, then it should show the output integer, that is 2 and a 3, it is 5. The whole number is nothing but an integer. If you are adding two floating numbers, that is 2.1 plus 3.1, what would be the result? 5.2. So whatever the data you try with any set of data, it should show the correct results. So that process is called testing. So testing is what? Executing the program to the correctness of the output of the problem, that is testing. And the last one is a documentation. So documentation means while writing the program, it is good programming practice to make a brief explanatory note on the program. Means whatever the statements you are writing in your program, so before writing any statement, if you put any explanatory note that defines how your program works, how to interact with it, so that statement is called a comment. Just it shows how your program is executing. It just explains how your program is works and how to interact with it. So this is nothing but a documentation. So these are the steps for solving a problem. So thank you.